Have you ever wondered why some men seem to effortlessly capture respect and admiration, while others struggle to be truly appreciated? What if I told you there are 8 transformative behaviors that instantly elevate a man's worth in the eyes of those around him? Imagine a world where every interaction could potentially reveal a man's true character. A world where small actions speak volumes louder than grand promises. Right now, you might be thinking about the men in your life, your partner, brother, friend, colleague, and wondering, does he truly understand what it means to be genuinely respected? In the next few moments, I'm going to unravel 8 powerful indicators that separate extraordinary men from ordinary ones. These aren't just surface-level traits, but deep-rooted behaviors that demonstrate genuine character, emotional intelligence, and profound human connection. Consistent emotional availability. Emotional availability isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. A man who truly understands vulnerability creates safe emotional landscapes where genuine communication flourishes. He doesn't just hear words, he listens with intentional depth, processing the unsaid messages between syllables. When challenges emerge, he stands as a pillar of understanding, not judgment. His emotional intelligence allows him to navigate complex feelings without attempting to immediately solve or minimize them. Instead, he validates experiences, creating spaces where emotions can breathe and transform. This consistency becomes a powerful language of trust. By showing up repeatedly, not just during convenient moments, he demonstrates that emotional support isn't a performance, but a genuine commitment to human connection and mutual growth. In the realm of emotional availability, true connection transcends traditional communication barriers. A man who masters this skill becomes a sanctuary of understanding, creating invisible bridges between unspoken feelings and profound comprehension. His emotional intelligence acts as a subtle yet powerful instrument, tuning into the complex emotional frequencies of those around him with remarkable sensitivity and grace. Proactive personal growth. Personal growth isn't a destination. It's a continuous, courageous journey of self-discovery and improvement. A man committed to personal development doesn't wait for external validation. He initiates his own transformation with unwavering determination and humility. He reads voraciously, seeks mentorship, attends workshops, and embraces discomfort as a catalyst for change. Learning becomes his constant companion, understanding that stagnation is the real enemy of potential. Every setback becomes a lesson, every challenge an opportunity to expand his capabilities. This commitment goes beyond self-improvement. It radiates inspiration. By embodying growth, he unconsciously gives permission to those around him to pursue their own potential, creating ripple effects of positive transformation in his immediate ecosystem. Intentional financial responsibility. Financial maturity represents far more than just accumulating wealth. It's about understanding the profound responsibility of resource management, not just for personal gain, but as a strategic approach to creating stability and opportunities for himself and those he loves. A man who demonstrates financial wisdom doesn't showcase luxury, but exhibits strategic planning. He understands that true wealth isn't measured by immediate purchases, but by long-term vision, intelligent investments, and the capacity to create sustainable financial ecosystems that protect and nurture his loved ones. His approach to money transcends mere numbers. It becomes a reflection of his values, discipline, and forward-thinking mindset. Each financial decision becomes a calculated step towards building not just personal security, but potential for future generations. Authentic communication. True communication is an art form that extends far beyond mere verbal exchange. An exceptional man understands that authentic dialogue requires vulnerability, courage, and a genuine commitment to transparency. He doesn't hide behind masks or manipulative language, but speaks with clarity and genuine intention. His words carry weight because they are consistently aligned with his actions. When he makes a promise, it becomes a sacred commitment, not a casual statement. He communicates not to impress, but to connect, understanding that real connection emerges from genuine, unfiltered honesty that respects both himself and his listener. This communication style transforms relationships. By creating safe spaces where truth can be spoken without fear of judgment, he builds trust that becomes the foundation of deep, meaningful human connections. His authenticity becomes a magnetic force that draws respect and admiration. Unwavering respect for boundaries. Respect isn't just a concept. It's a lived practice that demonstrates profound emotional intelligence. A man who truly understands boundaries doesn't see them as obstacles, but as sacred maps of individual autonomy and personal dignity. He recognizes that each person's limits are an expression of their self-worth and personal history. He doesn't push, manipulate, or attempt to override personal boundaries. Instead, he celebrates them, understanding that true intimacy and connection emerge from a place of mutual respect and understanding. His approach is gentle yet firm, creating environments where people feel safe, validated, and empowered. This respect extends beyond romantic relationships, permeating all his interactions. Whether with family, friends, colleagues, or strangers, he consistently demonstrates that understanding and honoring boundaries is the highest form of emotional maturity and human connection. Continuous learning and intellectual humility. An extraordinary man recognizes that knowledge is an infinite journey, not a destination to be conquered. He approaches learning with a sense of wonder and openness, understanding that true wisdom comes from acknowledging how much he doesn't know. Intellectual humility becomes his greatest strength, allowing him to absorb insights from every interaction and experience. He doesn't merely accumulate information, but transforms knowledge into meaningful understanding. Each book, conversation, and experience becomes an opportunity for growth, challenging his existing perspectives and expanding his worldview. His curiosity is not about proving himself right, but about genuinely understanding the complexity of human experience. This commitment to learning transcends formal education. He learns from everyone, from a taxi driver to a CEO, from a child's innocent observation to a mentor's profound insight. His intellectual hunger becomes a powerful tool for personal transformation and meaningful connection with the world around him. Emotional resilience and vulnerability. Strength is not about suppressing emotions, but about navigating them with courage and authenticity. A man of true character understands that vulnerability is not weakness, but the most profound form of emotional courage. He doesn't hide from his feelings or conform to toxic masculinity's restrictive narratives. When challenges emerge, he faces them with a combination of emotional intelligence and pragmatic problem-solving. He allows himself to feel deeply, pain, joy, fear, love, without being consumed by these emotions. His resilience comes from processing emotions rather than avoiding them, transforming difficult experiences into opportunities for growth. This emotional landscape becomes a powerful testament to his character. By showing that it's possible to be simultaneously strong and vulnerable, he challenges outdated stereotypes and creates space for more genuine, nuanced expressions of masculinity. His emotional depth becomes a source of inspiration and connection. Consistent acts of kindness without expectation. True kindness is a silent language that speaks volumes about a man's character. It's not about grand gestures or public displays, but about consistent, meaningful actions that demonstrate genuine care without seeking recognition or reward. These acts emerge from a pure place of empathy and connection. He understands that kindness is not transactional, but a fundamental expression of human compassion. Whether it's helping a stranger, supporting a friend through a difficult moment, or performing small, unnoticed acts of consideration, his generosity flows naturally from his core values. Each action becomes a subtle reflection of his inner integrity. These moments of kindness are not calculated performances, but spontaneous expressions of his authentic self. They reveal a profound understanding that human connection is built through small, consistent acts of compassion that transform ordinary interactions into meaningful experiences of shared humanity. These 8 transformative behaviors are not a checklist to be mechanically followed, but a profound roadmap of human potential. They represent a holistic approach to masculinity that goes beyond traditional expectations, challenging outdated narratives about what it means to be a truly remarkable man. Each characteristic we've explored is interconnected, forming a complex tapestry of emotional intelligence, personal growth, and genuine human connection. They demonstrate that true strength is not about dominance or suppression, but about vulnerability, continuous learning, and compassionate understanding of oneself and others. The path to becoming an exceptional man is not linear or perfect. It's a continuous journey of self-discovery, requiring courage to challenge personal limitations, humility to acknowledge weaknesses, and commitment to ongoing personal transformation. These behaviors are not destinations, but daily practices that require intentional effort and genuine self-reflection. Ultimately, these 8 things represent more than individual traits. They are a philosophy of human interaction. They invite us to reimagine masculinity not as a rigid set of expectations, but as a dynamic, evolving expression of our highest potential for connection, empathy, and personal growth. Are you ready to transform your understanding of true masculinity? If these 8 powerful behaviors resonate with you, then you're already on the path to recognizing and celebrating exceptional men who elevate human connection. Don't miss out on more transformative insights. Subscribe to our channel now. Hit that notification bell and join a community dedicated to understanding deeper, more meaningful human relationships. Your journey of personal growth and understanding starts here, one powerful insight at a time. Respect is earned through consistent, authentic actions, not through words, but through a genuine commitment to personal growth, emotional intelligence, and profound human connection.